Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to KDZ Uncovered. In this video, you guys, first of all, I just wanted to say these are kind of the videos that we're gonna be getting into tonight. All right, so first, when I get into Queen and Clarence, this was 10 days ago. I understand, but I haven't seen it, so I kind of still wanted to react to it. Then we're gonna get into some Kiana J with Ray So Wavy, so Spicy Truth or Drink that just dropped 3 days ago, and then The Voice for the People. We got Brooklyn Frost accusing ex-boyfriend Jay Cinco for putting his hands on her. Full story with receipts inside. So we're going to get into all that mess. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And then lastly, what just dropped also today was Armand's mom dropped a mukbang with him. So thought we should get into that as well. You know what I'm saying? Keep some Armand content on the channel. Plus his mom. I think that'll be interesting and fun. I know she just got into YouTube. I didn't react to like her first video, but I have seen it. All right, let's start off with Queen and Clarence, y'all. If you guys want to see all of these videos, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you know when I upload. Check out all the other content I have on my channel already. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? We got a variety from, of course, reactions to a lot of different YouTubers that you guys may love, and then also some concert vlogs, including Queen Naija. So if you want to check out that, just do it. Just do it. All right, check that out. You're gonna check out that. Is that what I said? I don't know, but I was talking a little fast right there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna like this video. This is transparent mukbang or mukbang, however you pronounce it, okay? It got deep. So we're gonna get into it. All right, y'all, make sure y'all like this video up if y'all want more content. I know I do Queen and Clarence quite a bit on the channel, but these videos don't seem to be as like popular on YouTube, like these reactions to Queen and Clarence, but I honestly love watching them, and I'm very like invested when they're talking, so I don't really like talk a whole lot. But since this is a mukbang, they're gonna be talking, I'm gonna talk at some points as well. So you came here for a reaction, it's gonna be a reaction. Let's get it.
One thing that CJ said that broke my heart, everybody else's mom came, but you didn't come.
I'm used to everybody's dad being involved, but like only my mom is involved.
Not everyone, like you just said, is gonna make it.
Your dreams could drown you. What's up, y'all?
Ooh,
Starring.
I like that sound. You ever did an ASMR?
Are you just talented? The bartender?
Basically, we're about to do a little mukbang. I mean, we have no idea what we're about to talk about.
We did one of these like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
you guys loved it, yeah.
We got checkers, and to be honest with y'all, my stomach is hurting so bad, so I don't even know how I'm about to do this, but I'm about to try to eat. The only thing I had today was a little bit of egg drop soup and some beef. I think that food made my stomach hurt. Oh, the chicken bite box. Fun fact, I used to work at Checkers for 1.5 years, and it was my first real job. Yeah, I did like it. I worked at the window.
I've never worked at a fast food place.
Ever in your life?
Me neither. Well,
I want to go back.
Okay, so basically, my first job ever was Six Flags over Texas. All right. I worked there for at least 4 years, from when I was 15 years old till pretty much 18. So I'll say 3 years. Oh, wait, no, I was 14 when I started there. I think I was 14. Yeah. I might have been 14, y'all. I don't know. But I think it was about 4 years. So, yeah, 14 to 18. And then I worked at a lot of other jobs. I worked at Walmart. I worked at Domino's. I worked at, where else did I work? Oh, FedEx. Terrible job. I was only there for probably like 2 weeks. And yeah, but that was interesting to know. So Queen worked at Checkers, and honestly, I've never even been there. I think that's a place that might not be everywhere. I'm in Texas. I've never seen a Checkers. So yeah, they had ATL. So when I go back to ATL, I'm gonna have to try it.
Worked at a fast food place.
Ever in your life?
Yeah, I kind of always wanted.
Oh, so then I worked at Domino's.
I'm tripping.
I worked at a fast food place then. I worked at Domino's, but I was a driver. It's not like I had to work, like, you know what I'm saying? There, I had to do nothing there. I just delivered pizza, which was fun.
Like a fast food.
I miss customer service. Like, I miss, like, being at the window and I used to make people's days.
I could see you being good at customer service.
I was great at customer service. Anytime people had, like, an attitude, like, I would just brighten their mood up, you know?
You think I would be good?
I think you would be through. You couldn't even probably...
Queen would definitely be great at customer service. She got such a nice personality.
But I worked for Foot Locker, which I had to deal with a lot of people. I wasn't the best. Like, I was by far not the best.
But you probably was like cute and
yeah, like I did good with the girls though. Like I did good with the girls, and the niggas wanted like I could give them advice, real advice, but like
the girls they were just
to
gonna buy
be like a
salesman, like, hey, I think you should
like
buy the
especially
shoe stuff to wash your shoes.
One thing about me, and I don't know if this is everybody, like unless I need help, I kind of want to be left alone if I'm shopping.
So you don't want to bother people as a salesperson.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to put like myself in people's shoes, and it's like, bro,
then that wasn't the job for him.
You know what you want.
Yeah.
So like they be trying.
They're like, do you need help? No, I don't.
One thing about
I don't
want to like expose nothing, but like Foot Locker is like. Have you ever been to Foot Locker and then you buy a pair of shoes and they be like,
and they ended up making you buy it? Yes.
You want a shirt? But they make you do it.
Yeah.
I used to work at Finish Line. That was my first job.
Yeah, that's not like.
And they used to be like, you have to up. The manager tells you have to upsell. You have to upsell because you get commission off that stuff.
And you get a bigger commission off of socks and t-shirts than sneakers. I think you get like 1% off of sneakers, but you get like 5% off of a sock or a t-shirt. Like you kind of want to sell
more like.
That's why they be like, oh, this is the shirt that matches the Jordan. You want like, and it's like you don't mean I'm a style person. I'm not selling. No, I don't even want you in that shirt, bro. Yeah. Like you know what I mean? Go across the street.
Well, you're not good for their business.
Yeah,
you wouldn't be good for their business.
Exactly.
I need to prepare with my food because my stomach hurt.
Let's do it.
Hold your look. I know I'm wrong. Sitting here asking God to help me eat this fast food. This is wrong, I know, but still. It's like,
I be blessing it though. It's not only like.
I be blessing it too. I asked him to release any like impurities from the food, so we don't get sick, and bless other people,
I always ask to bless people that don't have the opportunity to get food.
Yeah. I used to have times where like I couldn't even afford a combo meal. Can I tell y'all a secret? So one of the things that I used to do, and I don't know if it makes me a bad person or like just a very desperate person, but when I was used to be broke, I used to go in front of somebody in the line and take the food.
What do you mean? Like if it wasn't your order.
Oh shit. Like one of the easiest ways to take somebody food is like at like a mall or airport or something, because how they'll usually like take your order and then you just kind of stand around and wait for them to call your name. Well, if you're not right there, somebody gonna take your food, or if y'all got the same name or something. That's what happened to my friend. We was at the airport and she grabbed the food and it wasn't even hers, but it ended up being like more food than what she ordered. So yeah, that happens. Hey. But dang, Queen, that I'd be pissed off. Somebody just walked in front of me. But if I'm able to say like, hey, I didn't get my food, and they can just give me some more, then I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's helping somebody that probably really needed it. I probably would have thought, okay, well, they obviously needed that.
Get it.
Unless I was in a rush.
And then just leave?
Yeah, that was so wrong of me. And like that could have been
somebody else.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because money, like not even money, but not having money will make you do some really just unethical things.
But that's more of like a mental thing. Like I've been through some certain things where like people that I guess blessed or like fortunate, I guess, like people I've seen, even like my own family or friends, like there's something called like
survival.
It's called survival.
Survival.
And when someone's in that mode, even the nicest person can do a terrible thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're desperate. I need to eat. Like, my stomach is literally like hurting.
Like at this point, I don't care.
You know what I mean? Or
I think it's crazy how like they both came from so little. You know what I'm saying? And I know more so about, Queen, being like broke and hopping couch to couch and all that extra stuff. So just seeing how she in this huge ass house right now, she got hella fans. She living her best life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even the people that have the best life aren't really living the best life. If that makes sense. But from the outside looking in and compared to where she was in the very beginning, I'm just so happy, like, honestly. Like, she going from jumping in front of people and stealing their food to tipping good ass, money to workers and possibly, giving them money and enough money to get some food, more than she could get at the time. So, that's just lit to me.
Like like my stomach is literally like
right,
hurting.
like at this point, I don't care.
You know what I mean? Or my kid is screaming out,
and I'm about to get this food,
and I'm about to rob you. I'm just saying, like that's basically how like you could get desperate.
Yeah, people will go steal babies stealing diapers and stuff because they babies need it. Like
one thing I do believe that like I think it'll always come back to you. In some countries, like stealing is the worst thing you could do.
With your hand chopped off?
Yeah, it's like one of the worst things you could do.
Have you ever stole?
Yeah. My mom taught me a lesson very early. I was a little kid. We was on our way to a funeral. I had my black pants on, my school shoes with the tucked in collar shirt, right? Mm-hmm. And we stopped at the supermarket. I don't know why, but I asked my mom for this king size bag of Skittles, and she said no. I started crying. When she walked away, I took the Skittles and I put it in my pants. But in order for you not to see the huge bulge in my pants, I had to untuck my shirt. Mm-hmm. So my shirt was untucked. But then when we got to the funeral, she was like, "Boy, tuck your shirt in." And she tucked my shirt in, and the bag of Skittles fell down my pants leg. And she said, "What is that?" And I had to lift my leg up, and it was the king size bag of Skittles that she told me to put back. So, bro, we literally left the funeral. She took me back to the supermarket, asked for the manager, and told the manager that I stole and made me apologize. Yeah, bro.
I feel it though.
But it was like so.
That's so funny because, sorry for pausing y'all, we're going to be chatting and all that. This is a reaction. So if you don't want me to talk in between, you can leave. All right. But literally my little brother, when we were younger, the same situation. Like he stole a pack of gum from this like cowboy store or something. Like I just remember they had like cowboy boots, hats, and all that. And this is back in our hometown. Hometown was Oklahoma, right? Okay, so Tulsa, Oklahoma. And he stole the gum. And when we got in the car, like we was home already, he showed me, and I told my mama. Snitched on his ass. We was really young, you know. And she made him go back to the store and apologize. So yeah, pretty much same thing. That's funny.
That I stole and made me apologize. Yeah, bro.
I feel it though.
But it was like so embarrassing. Like I never wanted to steal again. Even there was times where like as a kid, like I was with people that was stealing and it's like I can't do it because of that feeling that I felt that day. Like it was very embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
man, I remember getting caught by Walmart security at the front when you don't even know the whole time they watching you. Man, I got took to the back like maybe a few times in my life, and it was very embarrassing.
You got took to the back?
Yeah.
Me too. I've been
taken to the back, and then they call your parents, and then they oh my goodness. And it's like, girl, you stole markers and yoga pants?
That happened to me at Toys R Us. Do you remember Toys R Us?
Yes.
I stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro, and there was a secret, like a nigga with a plain-clothed person, like
they was
watching me, and as soon as me and my friend hit the door, he grabbed us, and they had like our picture up on it for a little while. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
why that bacon
I feel
just
like
hanging
though
out his
when people
sandwich?
younger, they just do
his burger.
You know, we do stupid stuff. Oh, this food is gonna hurt my stomach. I know it is, but whatever. I wanted to bake some cookies, but anyway, y'all. I don't know how we got to that.
I'm not just trying to say bake some cookies.
And honestly, the only reason I was like, let's do it like a little mukbang is because I feel cute. So I usually take my makeup off. I had an interview today, and I kept it on. So I was like, let's just do a video. It's like, no, I did a video too because we need to be more consistent. So that's not the only reason, but
it's a mixture of things. I literally just got off stream and I'm starving, so don't mind me.
I'm not starving at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this. I wanted some funnel. Y'all let me have the funnel cake fries.
Damn, I'm gonna have to eat there for sure.
Yeah, they're not. They be real oily, right?
Got a bad aftertaste to me.
The way that bacon is just sticking out is so thick.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Bacon
that's a
is
thick
sticking
piece of
straight
bacon.
out.
Oh, did Clarence tell y'all that? No, he didn't tell y'all, but he injured his knee playing basketball yesterday morning. So it's really swollen, and so he's been walking around with a cane all day long.
It's serious too. I know y'all niggas be thinking it's not just I landed awkwardly. Like hopefully I don't need surgery or I didn't tear nothing crazy.
Join the bad knee club. I think it's my left knee too. Wait, is that your left knee? No, that's your right knee. Oh yeah, both of our left knees. Oh, we getting old, okay.
We good for 2 knees in this house.
We only got 2 knees in here. We're relying on the kids for their knees. CJ, go run and get it.
We old as hell. Like, go get this. Can you bring me the remote?
Oh my God. I remember when I was little.
Did your mom used to do that?
Yes. I was about to say, man.
My mom still does that.
Yeah, it used to be like one of those, it used to be one of the frustrating cries. You like, you ever cry like that as a kid where you're like,
OD.
I can see you doing that, like, oh, man, oh.
But my mom would call me from like I'm outside, and she'll call me in and
Like,
she'll
here,
be
give me
like, go get me something to drink, Ray.
Oh,
Put some
my
I'm
mom usually be like, give me a glass of water.
Yeah, put some ice in it. I'm
When
like,
I was little, I
Mom,
started-
you're in the house.
I was like, dang, was I born to just do stuff? Like, it was so funny when I
don't ask
I
me
was
to do all
really
that. Just get the
frustrated when I was
remote,
younger,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
now I can find myself
In
doing
her
the
room.
same thing to CJ. And
CJ be sick with you.
same thing. I'm like, CJ, go right, come on, you got good knees. I'm like, run upstairs, and it's just so
CJ
crazy.
be sick with it. He gotta pause the game, all that.
I'm like, Mom. I'm like, CJ, you feel like you're doing me a favor? He be like, I'm like, it involves going upstairs. He just looking like, Mom. Like, he be having this. He like, oh. So I be really understanding him, but then I understand my parents. Like, it's just crazy, man, how life is, like how we used to be kids, and like now, it's just crazy. And like, I know I said this before, but like, we'll never get yesterday back. We just keep getting older and older every single
But I think that's one thing that's precious about life, though. Life wouldn't be as precious if you could just rewind or go back. You know what I mean? Like,
Or
what makes
live
it precious
forever.
is that you have to live every moment. Like,
You got to
you'll
cherish
never get it again.
every single moment. Yeah.
But yeah, my mom used to definitely do that. Actually pissed me off. What's another thing you used to say as a kid?
Ooh, you know that I understand now when an adult would be doing something and like you know that what they doing is wrong, but they tell you not to do that same thing that they're doing. But when they do it, it's like, cause I'm grown, and I hated it. I wanted to be grown so bad. I couldn't wait to be grown so that I could say that. But
Right.
I don't think I've ever really said that to like my kids. Have
Good
you?
example.
Bless you.
Like it.
Thank you. I don't know, like for example, like
what's
if
something
I
an
tell
adult would do and tell a kid not to do, but they'll still do it. Like, name
like
Like
okay,
drink?
for example, like CJ, like I tell him not to eat certain things and like, oh, you ain't supposed to be eating this in the morning or whatever. And then
Yeah,
I
shit,
turn around,
but-
he'll see me doing it. He'll be like, Mom, but I thought you said you.
Okay.
And I'd be like, well,
Now I understand what you're trying to say. But I think there's really certain things that adults could do that kids can't do, though.
I still feel like we should be leading by example. And like, I feel like a lot of times we do the same things that we don't want our kids to do. Like,
I
we'll
think
wake up and go on our phones, or we'll be on our
I think
phones
that has
all day
happened
long.
with me. I was just about to say that with the phone. I think we try to stress, with like, especially Legend and CJ, like, don't just wake up and hop on the phone.
And then we do it.
And then we do it, and then CJ
He be like,
but like, you got your phone, and it's like, bro, like.
but no, in a way, it's like kids do be right. I mean, it's not good for
we
anyone.
have a phone. Like,
No,
what
I
if
know,
we
but like,
need
it's not good for no one to wake up and like be on their phone.
No,
like
it
that.
absolutely not. But I think it's
Worse for
even
kids.
more worse for a kid. Like,
'Cause
a
they
kid's
young.
brain. Like, you ever wake up a kid out of sleep? He literally don't know where he's at. Literally, like, he's just lost in like this like sleep world. So imagine waking up and just going on and like it's just like, bro, go eat breakfast, go brush your teeth, go, you know.
Ooh, man. I remember one time I got whooped, man, because my mom kept telling me, like, when you wake up, brush your teeth. Like, I kept going to school without brushing my teeth, but I was brushing my hair back into this bun. I kept wearing the same, like, pants. I would put the same pants back on, and, like, and I guess when I was younger, like, I had this phase of buttery teeth. And, like,
Talking about yellow teeth,
Not a phase of
yeah,
buttery
like,
teeth.
yellow teeth, because I was not, like, I don't know.
caked up stuff when you
Yeah,
teeth.
I don't know if I was like scared to brush my teeth. I don't know if like, but I remember I think I was in like the 2nd grade or something. One time my mom came in there and just caught me just running my toothbrush under the water, not even brushing my teeth. And brush, man, she got me into a corner and she like whooped me. Like, I was like, dang, I was hurt. I was crying, but I started brushing my teeth like every day.
I got in trouble like that too, with like taking a shower. Like my mom would just, like.
Oh
get in the shower,
my
get in the shower,
gosh. Boys in showers. Jesus, they don't like doing that in their early days, especially. My brother, like, he just, ugh. And it's not even just him. I know it's a whole bunch of different dudes and like just don't like to get in the shower and get clean. You know what I'm saying? And they be come home from the gym and shit and just be waiting. I'm like, what are you doing? And it's just brushing teeth too. Shoot, they be in the same type of shit sometimes. So obviously, women do that too. You know, I was never that type. You know, if anything, you know what I'm saying. I did my shit. Yeah, you're probably not as much as I need to because people say you gotta brush your teeth 2 times a day. I don't always do that, and yeah, I mean, shoot.
Be in there and I would just run the shower. I would close the door and I would run the shower.
That's what my brother would do.
And then like after like 10 minutes, I'll just get out and like dry my like just dry myself go right. And then my mom came in and she picked up the soap and it was dry.
Dry. Oh my god.
She was like, you took a shower? Like she asked me to make sure she wanted to watch me lie to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was like, you took a shower? I'm like, yeah, I took a shower. Like you can even smell me, like you know.
You sat there and did that kind of lie?
Soap and it was dry, bro.
You got a whooping?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? That's why people think I'm crazy, but I be smelling my kid. Well, I smell CJ. Like, remember, babe? You thought it was crazy.
You be smelling his booty hole.
Yeah, I do.
That's extreme, though.
It's not extreme. Did you wash your butt? Did you scrub your butt like how I taught you?
Okay, that's a little extreme.
I smell his whole body.
You gotta smell it. What?
Right. Like, CJ just standing there like.
That's old school. I've seen other parents like do that like in the past. Now of course he getting older now, so I won't do that now. I just trust that he'll wash up. But like one time, you know how I be scaring you in the house when I'm just standing there? I'll do that to CJ. Like while he's in the shower, I just stand there and he just be in there and just standing there, and I just be watching him just squeeze the soap out. And he'll turn around and scream, let out scream.
You know what's one thing I get now that as a parent? I know all of his secrets. Because, like, I used to do it. Like, not the secrets, but, like, all the little tricks and stuff. Like, I think I've told you to, like, clean the room before. And, like, I go upstairs and it's clean. And then something in my head told me, like...
Look under the bed or something.
Check the closet. I checked the closet and it's like... He literally just threw everything in the closet.
I've seen that too.
You feel me? But I know, because that would be me as a kid. I know what a kid would do. Like, so it's like, and then you look back when you was a kid, and your mom saying like, you can't play tricks on me. Like, I know all the like, and it's so true, because she was a kid one day doing the same shit, and then now she's grown. It's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes there'd still be a little kid in me. I feel like I tend to understand kids just like as if I was a kid, and like. I'm super duper lenient, but I don't know. I guess I try not to be hard on stuff like that because I know kids are just kids, and sometimes like you just gotta redirect them. Do you feel good to be a dad? Like, do you feel like you got into the swing of stuff, or like is it still kind of?
No, I think it's like I'm always like learning something new or wanting. You know what I mean? Like,
what's the best thing about being a dad? Like, what's the best feeling that you get?
I guess like this proud feeling. Like something you created, and like I just be proud. Yeah, like I'd be looking at him. He looked just like me. It's like.
But like, is there anything that Legend do that you feel like it just make you like in the inside like melt?
Probably every time he say "daddy," like his cute little voice. Like nowadays getting older, like he looks for me a lot more.
He do.
He's like attached to me.
Like Legend, he's in this little phase that now you know how kids have little fans. He know you've seen it, but he'll be like, have you ever seen, so like, I was down here doing something, and he was like standing on the balcony, he was like, Mommy, he was like, have you ever seen Daddy? And I was like, yes, like, but he noticed that you wasn't there, like, after a few hours, like, so it's so crazy, kids be knowing, like, they be realizing when their parents are not there, that's why.
Even at that young age.
Yeah, they be missing their parents and stuff. I feel like CJ is like, he got to a point where, like, at first when he was little, he used to be happy to like be with different people all the time. Like now I notice every time I be like, oh, I gotta get on a plane, CJ, I'll be back tomorrow. He was like, Mom, why you always leaving? Like, why you gotta go on a plane?
That's the thing also, because Queen is who she is. You know, she gotta go out and do this stuff all the time, and I feel like he kind of like values the time that he has with her more than before. You know, obviously he's older, he understands now that she got stuff she got to do, and when she's not there, you know what I'm saying, it could be for a while, and, you know, he just misses his mom. And usually the boys are the mama's boys, some of them, not all of them, all right, because I think Legend gonna be a father's boy, that's for sure, all right. CJ, he probably a little bit of both, but I feel like more so a mommy's boy. But yeah, I think it has to do more so with the lifestyle. At some, I think that's what happens with some kids who have parents that like maybe go out of town to work a lot. You know, they usually turn to those like rich snobby kids like in the movies that bully everybody, but really they just have they just feel terrible because their parents aren't there. But it's not gonna happen to CJ. But you know what I'm saying? That's just an example of it.
Like the first thing he asked, he was like, what, you gotta go sing on stage, or like you gotta perform? And so like part of me be having a little mom guilt because I don't be wanting to leave them. Like if they didn't have school, I would take them. But I know it's gonna be a time where I could settle down, and that's why I want another business, so I could just focus on like making income that way and not having, if I want to, I mean, I still got a lot of work to do for music, but like if I want to chill out for a while and be with my kids and raise them, like I want to do that. But like I'm not at that point yet where I can do that. Not right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little like sad when you think about it, but like these right here are the best years. Like, you know what I mean? Like a 17-year-old, yeah, you're gonna still like look and be proud and
yeah, but he got his friends and
but it's like he ain't gonna be worried about us. Like, you know what I mean? He's building his own. Where like the age that like Legend and CJ is at, like it kind of
they need you at these moments. Like one thing that CJ said that broke my heart when he was in last school year. I think I was somewhere and all the moms went to it was like a party in class that day where the parents came. And then he came home. He was like, Mom, you wasn't there. I was like, what, babe? Like, what? He was like, everybody else mom came, but you didn't come. Like that, you know how that made me feel? Like that made me feel so just like, oh my God, I failed. Like, or I felt so bad. And I was like, don't worry, next time I wish y'all could see him laugh. I was like, I'm gonna make it up to you, or like I felt really bad that I had to be the parent that wasn't there. It's like he gets certain. It's really weird because like our kids get certain things that other kids don't get, but then it's like sometimes a special moment.
Maybe from the broader scheme, maybe the littler, the smaller things
that matter the most.
Yeah. Because I've dealt with that a lot, especially like with sports and stuff. Like only my mom being there. And I see the difference, especially in sports, like when the moms are involved versus where the dad is involved. And like I'm used to everybody's dad being involved, but like only my mom is involved. So I kind of get like less privileges. I get less because like I've been in predicaments where like I know I'm better than somebody, but like a kid plays more than me because his dad went to the coach and talked to him like, you better play my son, like that's what dad, because a man could talk to a man, you know what I'm saying? Whereas they're looking at my mom as like not a threat. Like, oh, I don't care if she is mad, you know what I mean? She can't beat me up. You know what I mean? As where the father is like, you better play my son, put my son in, like, and I've dealt with that. Like, it's not
okay, hold on. I don't like the way that was worded. All right. Because some women, they will go up and down that court for their boys, okay? Let's not act like the fathers the only ones that'll really go to bat for their sons or their daughters in sports. The moms can too. There are some, for sure, that will for sure speak up and ain't afraid to. All right? The women in the stands, to me, be the loudest. They'd be the most like, Red, that was a bad call. Like you would be surprised, okay? They will be the ones to get hot for their sons or their daughters. So, hey, let's not say that. Let's not say that the men are the only ones that can be threatening to the coach. The coach don't care about being threatening. They just be like, okay, well, they can't be there. Be like, hey, you better do it. Hey, okay, cool. You know, if mom was like, hey, you gotta put my son in. What? If it was, I guarantee, especially if it was like a black woman that was probably loud and aggressive, they gonna do that shit. All right, they don't want no problems.
Feeling because it's like, damn, I feel like I gotta over-prove myself because Nick don't see my dad at my games, you know? That kind of reminds me of like CJ.
But like, are we trying to look at the good side of things too? Like, having your mom there at a game too is like dope.
Moms usually don't be going.
I wanna do that. Like, I know that CJ loves sports, and I kept saying, well, we were transitioning to moving and stuff, so it kind of was like I couldn't put him in basketball then because like we was about to move. But now, instead of him doing like after school program, I'm trying to put him in a sport program. I really want him to be active. And then I also want to be present like at his little games and stuff like that. And because that stuff kids remember, like kids really do. So I'm gonna try to be better with that.
That's what I'm saying. Even with that, like if you don't show up to CJ's games, but like there's kids on a team where both his parents show up. Guess who's like oh, it's no one's at CJ's game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if I sit him on the bench, no one's gonna kid. Like, you know. Whereas when parents come to a game, they want to see their kid play. They don't want to see, you know. With sports, it gets a little tricky.
I don't think he would have that issue though.
No, I don't think he would.
Because I'll be right there. I know you'll be going to his games.
Oh yeah.
I want CJ to get good though, so he can get like not to say like he couldn't afford, like I couldn't get college for him or whatever, but just like I want him to just be able to get scholarships, you know, like just free like college stuff or whatever. Like I know everybody don't go to college, but I don't know. I didn't get to experience that. Yeah.
You gotta earn that. You gotta work for that.
Yeah.
And that would show him a good lesson. You know, like that's something he did for himself.
I wish I could have experienced college in a way, but it's like I feel like I don't know, everything happens for a reason.
Not everybody needs college.
Yeah. A lot of times I felt dumb because I didn't go to college. Like I feel like there's a lot of things in college that people learn outside of just their, like how to talk more proper, like more vocabulary.
That's really only if you going for that type of job. You know what I'm saying? If you're going for that type of career, like you're only going to learn how to speak proper if you like going into communications or business and stuff like that. So if you're going down that route, then yeah, you're going to learn that stuff. But it doesn't stop you from having to learn like this math class, this science class, and all this extra shit that's basically useless for the rest of your life because you don't remember shit. I literally just took like a math test for this career assessment type of thing, and I didn't remember how to like divide 3 numbers like by 3 numbers. You know what I'm saying? It was like 3-digit numbers by 3-digit numbers. I didn't even remember how to do that shit. I was like, how the fuck you do? And multiplying. I remember that. I'm 20. I was in school not too long ago. Like I was in high school. Now I'm in college, but I don't take math. Like I don't got to take math no more. And I'm really only in college because I get money from the military. I don't have to pay for college, none of that. So it's convenient. But I'm only getting my associates. I'm not really majoring or minoring in anything that's important to me. So like, hey, there's a lot of stuff you can do outside of college and still be successful at it. So
learn outside of just their, like how to talk more proper, like more vocabulary.
I can agree with you. I've learned more stuff outside the classroom than I ever did inside the classroom. I've never used PEMDAS. I've never had the parentheses and do all this. Like, bro, they just teach you just because, like,
exactly.
I think they do it to confuse your mind, or
you don't need to know all that
not to confuse your mind, but no, literally. I feel like in high school, they should have had classes. Like, I know some people had, like, of course, health class, right? That's a great class to have because you learn all about the diseases and birth and CPR and all this stuff. And you also have, like, home ed, right? Or is that home ed? Is that what it's called? Like, cooking a little bit, like basic cooking and stuff. But they should have had more classes, like, where, like, you learn how to do your taxes or how to write a letter. You learn how to write letters and stuff. That was in communications class. Just learn all that type of stuff that you're going to need in adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Instead, we having to figure this shit out just as we go. When really, that type of stuff, we would have been able to probably benefit from the best if we just learned those throughout high school instead of, you know what I'm saying, all this math and shit. Like, unless you're really going into a career where you need all that math, like engineering or, you know what I'm saying, or being an architect and all that stuff, then you shouldn't even have to do certain types of math classes. I feel like cool, you can learn basic math, like, you know what I'm saying, but
just because, like,
in science,
I think they do it to confuse your mind.
You don't need to know all that stuff. Like,
they need life classes.
Read and write. They should teach people how to read contracts.
Write, count money, how to do credit, like, credit classes,
stuff like that. But I feel like one thing a college does, they kind of like, they get you prepared to work for somebody, and they don't teach you how to work for yourself or build something from the ground up. Like, that's what college is. Like, they get you prepared to
work for
throw you in the workforce. You know
yeah, that's the truth.
They're getting
unless you're going for business, you need to learn how to work for yourself.
Take a class for entrepreneurship like that.
What about owning a business?
You could probably take a business class, but even in that, they're teaching you not to run your own business.
You could take a business class without going to college. They have like trade schools.
You can learn
they're
for yourself.
Better in college, but at the same time, they're not teaching you how to start an LLC. They're not teaching you how to get your EIN and open up. Like, they're not teaching you that stuff.
You learn
I think some classes do, but it's not
from
like
what are
books.
Yeah.
And books is $34.
I've always struggled with books, man.
I like books. The only thing, I don't like uninteresting books. You have to find things that you like and then get the book.
I'm the type of person that has to read the book out loud in a voice. like in a certain voice for me to really let it get to me. And I feel like that has a part, like my ADD has a lot to do with that. I will literally sit and read a page like 5 times and I'm like, okay, wait.
That has happened to me though. It's good to like highlight. It's good to write stuff. Like if there's a word you don't understand, look it up. You know,
right?
Like because if not, you're just reading like because we're so used to reading like Clarence read section and you just read.
Yeah, you just read it just to read.
You're not reading to absorb and learn. Like that happens to me too. That's just the most annoying.
When they call you in class?
No. When you read a page out of a book,
and you just don't get it.
You try to go to the next page and you're like,
no, I didn't understand.
Hold on, what? Like what?
I feel like my attention span, I can't comprehend certain things. Some people learn slower than others. I feel like I'm one of those people that I'm a hands-on person, so I need to see it rather than like read it.
So you're a visual person. Yeah,
like I would do better in a class where they're actually demonstrating what to do.
Me too.
Is that a green fry?
But it's a black fry.
Ew. That look like inside of a toenail. Okay, I got a question. This happens to me a lot. Sometimes I'm in public and I just get thrown off guard. Not thrown off guard, but like I always get put on the spot. Like, Queen, what advice would you give to someone that is really chasing their dreams as an artist? Or like what advice would you give to someone and then like it becomes really cliche, but like I end up telling them to just like, I hate to say this, but like never give up. Like that's a true thing, but like I be getting put on spot a lot. Like what do you say to people when they come and ask you that? Do you really try to get like a good answer?
Yeah, I would say stay consistent. Like always be yourself, like be authentic and like find your niche. And I think if you apply those things to any category, it could be NBA, it could be content creator, it could be whatever, like it could be artist, rapper, you can find success following those 3 things. But the God honest truth, which people don't want to hear.
They don't want to hear it.
People don't want to.
I know what you're about to say. Say it.
People don't want to hear the truth from you, but the truth is not everybody's gonna make it. You know what I mean? Of course, we're blessed and we've been, I guess, chosen, but like I've seen people, people have came up to me and said, like, shown me their videos. Like,
I've been working for
like, 4 years, been posting every Friday, and I'm doing this and this and this and this. Like, what else can I do? And it's really like, I'm looking at it like, yo, bro, you're doing everything. You're doing it more than me.
Do you think
I think some stuff though, like you got to think about a lot of different aspects, like quality. You got to think about, like mainly just like quality, and that's really the big thing: quality over quantity, and also of course consistency. And depending on where they're at, I'm still growing I have 3 channels. My main channel, I'm gonna hit 10K this year, which I've been doing this, I would say, consistently for about 3 years consistently, and I'm about to hit 10K. I feel like I'm doing great, and I'm gonna just keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I'm 20 years old. I got 3 channels. I got this one. I'm getting to 1K. I got my second channel. I'm getting this to 1K. I'm almost there. I'm at like 900 or something. Over here, I'm at like 600 or something. Whatever. And I'm just getting all these channels up to where I can make money from them, and then I'm gonna go hard as hell. I'm gonna go hard every channel. Go hard until I make it where I want to make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I can financially, depend on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Depend on my acting. So yeah, I mean, it just really takes you just going hard for as long as you need to. And also, not everything is for everybody. Like, some people see this YouTube shit, especially if you're not doing it for the right reason. If you wanted to do it just so you can make money, you're not gonna make it. You're not going to make it. All right? You gotta be a real creative person. You gotta be, obviously, consistent, a hardworking person. You gotta be confident. You gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really do a lot of different things. You have to put in the work. And if you don't want to put in the work necessary, it's a lot of work to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? People just see a video and they're like, oh, they just put a video together, it's a reaction. No, I mean, I gotta edit these videos. I gotta add words. I have to add my effects so that, like, you know what I'm saying, it looks good. And you want to come back. I gotta make sure my quality, my audio is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure all this stuff is good. Your camera quality, like, some people want to use their phones, and that's good. iPhones work pretty well, but you get cool cameras, you get cool lenses, and you just make the quality better. So I think it's a lot of stuff. But yeah, not everything's for everybody. Like I said, people see this YouTube stuff, they're like, ooh, that's the easy way to make money. Boom. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And that means that it's probably not your thing to do. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that I feel like people are great at that they don't dabble in, and I think that's another thing that high school and schools in general like kind of missed out on, is just kind of doing like a career assessment in the earlier years of high school so that you can kind of figure out which way you want to go. You know what I'm saying? People just get lost, and that's where they go to certain things that might not even be for them. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long they've been working on it. So yeah, I think that's
really like I'm looking at it like, yo, bro, you're doing everything. You're doing it more than me.
Do you think the bigger thing to tell them is to have always like multiple plans?
Yeah, I would say
streams.
always have multiple plans, because
It's more than one way to be successful.
Yes. When me growing up, I thought I was always gonna play basketball professionally, even if it was NBA.
That's what I was gonna do too.
Overseas,
WNBA.
whatever. I thought I was gonna play basketball. When that fell out, I found content creation, and like that worked for me. You know what I'm saying? What if I even did go to become a professional basketball player, and but I wasn't that good, and I wasn't making that much? I found a whole new thing that that possibly would have been better than this. You know what I mean? So like, have multiple.
And then, like, I feel like another thing that I always tell people is your success is not equal to someone else's amount of success. So, like, don't think because you didn't make $1 million this year that you weren't successul. If you made anything more than, like, you did last year, like, you're being successful in some way. You just got to keep trying different avenues or whatever. But like, I feel like life is not just, I know like financial freedom is like a thing, but I feel like that'd be more about time. Like, you can never get time back. So a lot of times people be chasing money. And when you get so busy chasing money that you don't even live life. So really, that is a true success. Like, finding something to do that you love. You love doing it. You don't feel trapped. You don't feel enslaved. And then you still have time to like really enjoy life. And like, I'm still just trying to work on that myself. It's like really just bask in certain moments and like just enjoy every moment. Because if you don't have that, you don't have like freedom.
Yeah.
And life will go by fast, and you won't even know it. Like,
life is going by fast. Years are going by fast. It's crazy.
Waste their prime years, like chasing something that is not working. Like, I feel like that's one thing. I know people will be like, what does he do, and this all and all of that, but like, one thing I've done really good my whole life is I know when something doesn't work and when something does work. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people get blinded by that. You know what I mean? Where like, no, I want to do this. Like, this is my dream, and I don't care if it, like, I'm like more realistic. Like, I rather have no regrets and just figure it out. Like, be successful in any way. And just be realistic sometimes.
See, with me, I think I'm so proud of myself because since I was like 11 years old, I've said I'm going to be an actress. I'm going to act. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to make it in YouTube. This is what I'm going to do. And now fast forward to like right here, right now, I'm 20 years old. So from being 12 and going through training, like acting and modeling and all this stuff, and then starting my YouTube, look where I'm at now. Like I have all together with all my channels, I have over 10K subscribers. I've been in 2 commercials so far, 2 big commercials. One was SAG, which is a big deal for actors nowadays. And I've made some great money from those jobs, and I know now that I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm just so proud of myself for that because I came a long way. Like, I'm young too at that. You know what I'm saying? I was 12 years old, putting my whole, you know what I'm saying, my mind, my creative process into YouTube, putting my mind and my soul into this acting business. And, hearing all this stuff like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You need to make sure you have a backup plan. You need to make sure that you do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like discouraging stuff. And in some ways it might not have been discouraging, because some people are just like, hey, you should have a backup plan just in case, this doesn't work. But for me, yeah, you can be realistic. But look where I'm at now from chasing literally going after what I want to accomplish. And I've accomplished some of that already. Like, I've done more than I thought I would. More than I, you know what I'm saying? Could imagine. And I'm grateful. Like, all you have to do is just keep going. perfect your craft. If that's really what you want to do, really perfect it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I have an agency in LA. I have an agency in Dallas. I have an agent. That's what I'm saying. My agent. I have a manager in LA. Like, I am doing amazing right now. When it comes to like where I was before, I am doing exactly what I want to do. And it to me, like, this shows that I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's amazing. Like, I've done a Planet Fitness commercial, met some great people. I've done another commercial where I've had to cry on camera, and I was on a billboard in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just insane to me, honestly. Like, I don't want to get like too, emotional, and it's a lot, but I'm really proud of myself. I feel like a lot of people don't get to stop and just pat themselves on the back and just really celebrate their accomplishments, because like you got to realize what you've done. Like, it's amazing, and especially when that's what you've been wanting to do, like that's always been the plan. And I'm over here making my dreams come true. I just think that's powerful. I think that just shows like you can do it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all.
It's real tough to tell somebody that's chasing a dream. It's one breath to say, hey, don't ever give up on your dreams. But then it's another, like, it's just
I never gave up.
In the same breath, your dreams could drown you.
Never
in the
giving
same
up.
breath, your dreams
that's
could drown
really
you.
tough.
And it's like, bro, there was a moment where like it hit me, like, you're not going to the league. You're not going to the NBA.
You gotta keep it real with yourself.
You don't wake up at 6 in the morning. You're not doing dribbling drills. You're not taking extra shots every day. You're just naturally good at basketball. Like, in order to make it to that, there's probably 500 spots in the NBA, and there's billions of people.
That's what brings me back to what I was, the reason why I said that in the first place, because I was at the airport the other day, and this girl came up to me, and she sat down. She was like, Queen, can I talk to you for a little bit? And I was like, yeah. She was like, what would you say to like me? Like, I'm an artist from Detroit, and I've been dropping music, and like I have music out, and like I really want to be an artist. Like, how do I really make it? And like part of me, like, I was just like, I don't know if it's not the first time I ever like kept it truthful, but like I was just like, I've seen people outwork me as an artist. Like, still to this day, I've seen people outwork me. And the crazy thing is, like,
it's not about that though.
It's just sometimes like that's just a calling on your life, and like and sometimes like, and I was like, do you know how many people could probably sing better than me? It's so many people in this world. It's millions of people with talent. I hate to sound like this, but like not everyone, like you just said, is gonna make it. And I didn't say that to crush her dreams or whatever, but like you said, she showed me, like, she told me everything she had been doing, and the only thing I could say was just keep trying. Like, I was like, you might have to find a different avenue first. Like, I started on YouTube first. And before that, I was doing American Idol. I was trying to chase my dream. I was chasing American Idol. I went to X Factor. I got turned down every single time.
And that was the music route, and that didn't work. You know what worked?
Skipped college.
You said, the music.
I'm doing YouTube. And I ended up right back to my destiny. So I told her, I said, like, it's hard to just like.
Life works like that too.
Yeah,
that's
I was
why,
like,
that's
do
why
something else.
Do something else, and you never know.
You never know, it might bring you right back
there. Back where you originally wanted to be.
That's fact.
I hope y'all don't think that I'm like, I was not trying to be like mean, but like, it's like, at some point, I be wanting to keep it real with people. I don't want to always just like say what sounds good.
Bro, people just be like, yeah, stay consistent, do this. And
that's not true. Sometimes people are more consistent than us.
Yeah,
like,
it's all about timing. It's all about God's timing. It's about the timing of what you put out, the climate, like everything could, like, it has to really go perfect. Like, if Queen dropped Medicine 4 months later, it might have not did what it did when she dropped it.
It's so crazy because I dropped it in the off season. I dropped Medicine when no one else was dropping music. No one drops music around Christmas.
Or around there, no.
It was like around, it was like after Christmas. Yeah,
that might have been a good idea.
It's crazy that my song did that in that time, but that was my time. Music. And like sometimes I still be like, dang, I was like, God really just, and now I'm even still learning. I'm just now getting to a point where like I have to like really take this and grab it before I lose it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to grab a hold of it and like be involved and stuff, and like before like it leaves. Like, this was a blessing that God gave to me, so I can't just, it's no more like taking advantage of it, and like
the same with this,
taking it for
same with the
granted.
YouTube. Like, this is thing, we're doing something that people, I'm talking about billions of people, billions of people dream about
just
doing
their
it.
YouTube channel,
and then we have the nerve to be like,
we'll take a day off.
We're not posting today.
That's taking stuff for granted.
What? that's like we have a responsibility now because we've been. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't take it for granted.
Are we looking at ourselves like in a little disgust?
It's like a little therapy session. I think this is a good talk, though. This is good.
I know it wasn't
great
like
talk.
More funny, but it ended up being motivational and serious.
Yeah,
I hope we
it's
motivate
definitely
you
a
guys
great
too.
video,
Like,
y'all.
we don't only want you guys to like watch our videos and like we want to motivate. We want you guys to strive. Like if you guys want to do this, like I hope like one day when you guys are rich and famous, you guys are gonna be like, you know, I used to watch these two YouTubers. There was Queen and Clarence, and they had this mukbang late at night, and it motivated the shit out of me. And like, you know what I mean? Like,
who would you say is the first person that you looked at on YouTube and made you want to do YouTube? Like this person.
I think I've told people this. It's probably DDG. I never watched YouTube. I think I was scrolling through my shit one day, and I seen DDG buy an i8. I think it was probably like 18, 17, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, hold up, you could get paid from YouTube?
I remember
I'm like,
finding it out too.
I'm thinking, I thought YouTube was just for music videos. Like, just vlogging and getting paid to do YouTube. And he bought an i8 with YouTube money.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, hold up, maybe I should be doing YouTube. I'm over here taking sexy pictures for the gram. But
that's how people usually start out. They go viral first for pictures like on Facebook, on
I think it's easier
Instagram,
that way.
and
like
then
if
you bring your following over. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the first people like that I ever seen that I knew that you can get paid from YouTube, it was DMV Nation.
Oh, and I remember, I think those was like the first ones I started watching.
And when I seen like, I was like, dang, I was like,
crazy.
Wow, I'm gonna be broke no more. Like YouTube, and then when I seen it, like the first check that I ever seen from YouTube, I remember it was like $8,500, and like to me that was like, whoa, like that's a lot of money to a person that was on Section 8, was on food stamps, and then ever since then it was just like, you know, like I never stopped doing YouTube, and like
it was like a bold jump though. As soon as I seen that and seen what he was doing and like holding the camera and stuff, even though I was the person where I was like kind of reserved and all of that, I knew I could do it. Like I knew I could do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
like,
he was like a cool kind of.
It was like it was like I could do that. Like
you could still be yourself. Like
yeah. Whereas like a lot of YouTube, it was probably like just too so animated. Like. And then, like, when I seen DDG, it was like, I kind of see myself, like, he nonchalant, laid back, he not doing backflips off the wall, like, he
just being himself, and he was just naturally entertaining.
Yeah, and right there, I said, I could do that.
Yeah. And you definitely came out your shell, too, since the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you came out your shell a lot, especially with you being on Twitch.
But it was weird to me at first. Like, you're literally talking to a camera.
A camera. Like, we're talking to a camera, but we know we're going to be talking to y'all.
But you know, right now, I don't look at it as like a camera.
You looking at them like people.
Yeah.
Me too. Like I always
that's an object.
That's the training that you. Because if you look at it as a camera, you're gonna talk different. You're gonna look different. You're gonna do things different. If you look at them as people watching you, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people still doing YouTube, thugging it out on YouTube, because people think it's an easy job, but it's really not to sit here and try to come up with new content.
It's hard. It's hard.
A couple I be watching a lot that I admire, and I talk to her sometimes, is Riss and Quan.
Oh yeah, Riss and Quan.
I like that.
Yeah, I really like the wholesomeness that they have.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But this was a really, really good talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. What time is it? It's about to be 2.
It's 1:30.
I'm about to go take this makeup off and
catch y'all later, man.
Help him limp up the stairs. His cane.
Let me get a head start.
I want to show them how you walk in real quick. Walk to the couch and then walk back. I'm sorry.
Let me get a head start off you.
I saw him. He was walking like this in one of his Twitch streams.
This is how this man is walking.
Oh Lord, really like an old man for real.
And there's no exaggeration, so.
I was thinking it was.
He said I ain't walking back. But all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it motivates you, and we'll see you the next video.
All right, y'all. All right, so this was. Okay, let's go ahead and go to a little place where they at and they kind of talking. Yeah, let's leave it like this. All right, y'all. So that was a transparent mukbang. It got deep with Queen and Clarence. I thought that this was amazing. It was a great mukbang. It was a great conversation. Great conversations, actually. It was a lot of conversations in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? We are just being real. Y'all can comment down below whatever thoughts y'all have. If any videos come up that you guys want me to react to or whatever. put them down there. But yeah, just, let me know what your dream is. What do you want to do? Have you accomplished something that you know what I'm saying, really love? Let me know. Like, I'm actually curious about that. Like I said, what I'm saying, I've been working hard. I've been doing my thing. I'm 20 years old. I'm young as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I got all my 20s. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go crazy. So yeah, like, you just gotta really believe it. If you believe it, and you just keep going for it, and that's something that you really supposed to be doing in life, hey, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Please make sure y'all like this video up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Let's get to 1K, y'all. Stay tuned and stay lit. Yeah.